Hello, my name is Monica Martinez, and I'm going to be sharing with you a couple of different Google Slide templates to be able to do some fun collaborative projects with your students on building, whether it's a pumpkin or a turkey. I've also got a little holiday Christmas sheep and some holiday ornaments. So let's dive in. To get to these different templates, I do have a website that you can go to. So let me point you there in case you're not coming to this video already from a session of mine or a tweet or something like that. If you just happen to stumble across the YouTube video, you can pause it now and jot down this link, bit.ly/empower designs. That's going to take you to my website. And once you get here, you want to go to the resource page and you'll be able to find all these templates and so many other resources that I have ready for you guys to be able to use. So once you find your templates, you simply click on the links and it'll open up these documents which you have view rights to. So you do actually have to come and go to File, make a copy to make your own copy of this entire presentation. And once you have your copy, you'll notice slide 1 is just an intro slide. Slide 2 has the directions for how you're going to use this template, basically letting you know to pick any one of the empty slides, like this one here, number 5, really 5 through, how many did we include here? 15. So 5 through 15 have empty slides, and the idea is that each of your students will take one slide, put their name on it, and then start working on their pumpkin. Of course, if you have more than just the few slides that I have here available, you can simply just go to the last one that's there and go to your menus up at the top and just go to copy. And then once you copy the slide, you're then going to paste it. So let's copy. And I'm going to show you now that I've copied slide 15 using my keyboard. I'm just going to do a quick shortcut and do Control V as in Victor, Control V. For those of you on a Chromebook or laptop, and those of you on a Mac, it would be Command V. So I'm just going to paste that same slide for as many students as I have. So if I have 20 students, then make sure that you have 20 empty slides that don't have a name yet on any of these templates, right? So let's just go back up to the top. Once you have that ready to go, you'll notice once again, so the instructions are on slide 2. Basically just says build a jack-o'-lantern, right? You're going to build your own pumpkin. You're going to decorate it with the eyes, nose, and mouth, include your name and adjectives to describe your jack. And that's what you see here in the empty ones here, where it just has all of the parts that you're going to use to create your pumpkin. And then here are the boxes where you'll add your name and your title. You can, of course, have your students move these around and customize this however they'd like. In fact, I have 2 examples ready to show you here. So you don't have to use all the pieces. You use the pieces you want. You can color, like you can see here, this one has different colors on these items. They don't all have to be black only. And then here's just an example of adding both the name and the adjectives. You can also have your students add backgrounds and other imagery to kind of create a scene. So it's totally up to you how you want them to use this particular template. So that's ready to go. The other one, like I said, that I have is a turkey. Same thing. Slide number 2 is going to have some directions in there, as well as slide number 3, showing your students how to use the rotate feature on here, and an example in slide 4, as well as, of course, the blank templates starting on slide 5. Once again, you can copy and paste for as many students as you need. Now, what's really great about these templates is that they're low-tech, low-risk activities where your kids are really just having fun. This isn't something that is a major grade, or there isn't a lot of pressure here. It's really just a fun activity, a way to be creative, express yourself, your individuality, and have your kids, kind of just share a little bit about themselves. Then you can even have your students comment on each other's turkeys so that they practice empathy skills, compassion skills, also learning how to give feedback and critique, which are all really great skills to develop at any age. So this activity really plays into a lot of different things that that are just critical skills that our students could put to practice. All right, so that's the turkey. And then the other one is the holiday sheep. Once again, you've got your intro slide, then you've got your slide with your directions, as well as a slide with an example, and then your blank one. So all of these are built this way, ready for you to simply make a copy and share with your students so that they can create their different ornaments, their different figures, characters, etc. So those are the first three that I wanted to share with you. The last one that I have with to share with you is built slightly different. So in this template, what you'll find are the resources to create an ornament, but it's set up to where it has one sort of like a workbook per student. Now you can decide if what you want to do is create this one more like the other three that I showed you, where all of the pieces are located on one slide. The reason why I did this one this way was to show you that there's also another way in which you can share these out with your students or with other teachers when they're building their ornaments. So basically what this means is that when you share this with your students, when they make a copy of this, or if you're in Google Classroom and you're having them make a copy of, in Classroom, you can actually force a copy. And that makes a copy for every student. So every student would get this workbook that has a total of 8 different slides. So it's up to you. If they're doing it individually, then each individual student is working on their own ornament. And once they're done with their ornament, they could easily go to File, download, and then download the PNG version or the JPEG version of this, and then add that image either to a Google photo album that you've created for your classroom, or perhaps you've created a different slide deck where they're going to add their ornaments and everyone's going to share theirs out. So you can do a lot of different variations of how you're going to have students share their end result. But I wanted to share this one with you once again here because I wanted to show you that it doesn't have to be a slide deck that is shared with every single student. You could certainly do these where it's shared one slide deck per student so that they can create their own ornament in their own time. It's not being done live collaboratively together, but instead really a project that they're working on individually. So you can always do this as an individual or as a group project like you saw in this one, where all of your students are online together working collaboratively on a slide deck. So totally up to you, but I wanted to give you a couple of different options. Hope you like these templates. There will be more coming. As you can see, these are from October for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and then Christmas. We've got more coming for you, so stay tuned.